Hey, I have no idea what's about to happen. I mean, I have an idea because I was told they like dress up in a traditional garb or something. Anyways, my buddies at Moonchief, specifically Jeb, recommended this video. So hey, in case you're curious about Moonchief, I don't know if they got something on Spotify or YouTube or not, but you could go check them out. They did not ask me to say that. They did not tell me the song to say that. But if someone shares music with me, like, hey, pay it forward. I'm watching this because they mentioned it. I think it's only fair to mention them. So let's see what we get. And yes, copyright sucks. So we will do what we have to do. That's already... I like the way that logo faded in. That was super cool. Almost like runes. I already feel like it's warrior, like warrior paint or something. I guess I'm thinking more American, Native Indians, but like Native Americans. But this is Norwegian, right? It could still be war paint. Am I wrong? I feel like, number one, that's just a crazy cool shot and cool sound with the ambiance behind it. But I feel like he's eating, he's trying to eat quietly because he's got to eat. But now I feel like it is they're hunting. He's hunting, I got to eat, so let me eat quiet. Like I'm already building a story that I don't even know if it's true. Okay, I have no idea what's going on. Oh, that drum is awesome. Oh, there's like a little bass, like on the first note of it, and then drum. Now it feels like a summoning. What? This shit's epic already. Okay, I've never heard this style of music before, but I tell you what it reminds me of is like a little slowed down version of Middle Eastern music. Those fluctuations would be like really quick in Middle Eastern music. I can't do it, but it'd be super quick, and these are slower. Ah, it's crazy. Oh, also just randomly, like I don't remember specifics, but different cultures that expanded their empires over time. And so there's, like Alexander and people like that would have gigantic empires, and you would end up with these overlaps of culture super far away, and then those dynasties fall, those countries fall, things split up, but you end up with like these lagging elements of culture and art and language that would stay for centuries because they became a new thing of what's going on. Maybe I'm projecting, but I feel like even though this does not sound Eastern at all, I feel like it has Eastern underpinnings, like it's part of a culture that developed later. It's probably not. I'm probably 100% wrong. It's just what I'm thinking. I think that's on like on a keyboard. The way the notes are moving seems kind of weird. Maybe not. Maybe it's just so dope. Man, maybe in this video, everything I say is wrong. I'm just so like, I'm sucked in. Ooh, his voice is so good. I mean, her voice is good too, but that where he came in like way up high. Hold on. Wow, dude, wow. I don't care what you call it, which scale you want to call it. That is all very Eastern tensiony to me. But this is, man, I should have looked up some information about him other than just doing it. I also don't like looking things up because then it's like I'm preparing instead of reacting. Man, y'all gonna either hate this video or love this video. So now I'm hearing a bunch of stuff. Like all of a sudden now, like things are connecting. Cause I don't know, man. I'm slow. Like I party too much, slept too late. I'm hearing these drone tones. I don't even call them drones. You want to call them pedal tones. Kind of the same thing. And this is all over the place. This is like Indian music where you have a drone and then you're playing like on top with a sitar and a tabla and shit. Or it could be Gregorian chant back in like the 600s, 800s. Is it past the 800s? Dude, I'm not good on my pre-medieval music knowledge. But they would do that too. They would have, in old Gregorian chant, they would hold a tone or two tones, and then you would move the melody across it. The chord, so essentially the chords are not changing. You have a static tone or two static tones, and all of the movement is from the melody itself. God, he's so good. So now we have chords moving, but we still have the pedal tones, and now they add an extra tone up top. So now there's like, I think three, I'm not sure if I can hear them all. There might be four, but there's like three pedal tones, but now we actually have chords, but the chords are moving against the pedal tone. That's fucking wild. Okay, yeah, that shit was epic. And I want to talk about something that I'm not even sure that I know about. I studied, I forgot what the name of the class was. But like music, Western music from like, say, 400 AD to 1200, 1300. I mean, obviously studied past that too, but that's a different everybody who goes to music school studies music from like say 1500 to like 1900 if you're going to like a classical school. But then you're going back further in time, it's a different type of composition and structure. And so what's kind of nuts is back then, if I'm remembering it correctly, and I might not be, so hey, you know, go do your own research. But a lot of times way back, like pre 1300, definitely pre 1200, and I'm basing that on Notre Dame and the composers of Leonon and Paraton. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing the names right, but the music that was composed for Notre Dame when it was first built, which I think is somewhere in that 1100, 1200 year. The harmonies that existed at that point, if I'm correct, my understanding of it is instead of today, we have chords and then we build harmonies on tops of the chords and we have extensions and all that. But back then, you would just have harmonies that were happening because the voices were overlapping, and you just wanted to make sure that the sound you heard was either a certain type of consonance or dissonance, but not based on an underlying chord, because there was not an underlying chord. And this reminds me, I don't care if I'm describing it incorrectly, but that reminds me a bazillion % of this. Although we did have very much kind of a little chordal overtone there, because I think there was a little bit of keyboard underneath. But yeah, this idea that there's one part of the song that's always stationary, but we have movement from the melodies. We have movement of the harmony of a melody when they cross over each other, and then we have the other guy singing. And I don't know if you want to call this modal. Probably modal, but that even though the underlying tone is always the same, the tones that are being emphasized by the person singing the melody are different. And so that feels like we changed sections, but not because the song necessarily went anywhere. The melody went somewhere. The parts of the melody that were being, it's so hard to talk about. The emphasized notes of the melody between the two different singers, the female singer, I think she's a female, and the guy singer, I think he's a guy, I don't know. The one with the white makeup and the one with the black makeup. They're both emphasizing very different notes, which now feels like we must be in a somewhat different key or a different place. But then you've got this constant drone, which means the whole time we've always been in the same place, but we're also somewhere different. And that's crazy, man. I mean, I don't know. Like, if you never study music, that might be weird to say. But man, how can you be in the same place, but you're also somewhere different? Ooh, I'm gonna make a stupid example. You can have two people in a room. You can be sitting in the living room, TV's on, and you can have two people, two friends, or a wife and a husband, or a parent and a kid, and they can be in the same room, but they're in two different places. Are they in the same room? Yes. Are they in two different places? Yes. Which one's more true? You can argue that, but they're definitely in the same place and definitely not in the same place, and they're doing both at the same time. And this music, that's exactly how I feel. We're always in the same place, but we're not in the same place. And both is happening at the same time. And if you like that type of thought process, man, go read up on Buddhism. It's this, it's not this, it's both this, and it's also both not this and this. What a ridiculous reaction. I'm so glad this shit's not live. I did get to talk to you. Because if I saw people recoiling if I could see their facial reactions to what I was saying right now, I probably wouldn't say it. And that's shame on me. I should say it anyways. But thankfully, you're here now, but you're not here now. You are here now, but you're not here now. Because I'm recording this, and then I gotta post it and put it up. So we're here together, but we are not here together. I mean, it's just kind of mind-blowing. Anyways.